yet another casting website that I actually didn't have to pay anything to join, and I'm right outside of the SAG building. Good morning, you guys. Today I am going to be going live for a podcast. I'm one of the co-hosts for the BraveMaker podcast, and I usually come on about once a month, and it is live on LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, all of the places. So I will link this podcast at the end of the video as well. It's BraveMaker podcast about all things filmmaking, and today I'm talking to Tony Gapistone, who is a creator of BraveMaker, and we are talking about creating a feature film. If you haven't listened to his podcast, highly recommend it. And I absolutely love BraveMaker. They have acting classes, they have industry mixers in LA and the Bay Area, and a film festival every summer, which it is so much fun. I have been able to meet so many different creatives through the film festival. For every podcast, we choose a Brave fave. It's like the end. And today I'm going to say that my favorite thing of the week is the Self-Tape Main Challenge. We're about to start the podcast, so I'll see you in a little bit.
And I'm very grateful today to be talking to my friend who is an actor, a YouTube creator, and she's a producer, even though she's reluctant to do so. Belgica Rodriguez.
Hi, Tony. Hi, everybody. My name is Belgica Rodriguez. And like Tony said, I'm an actor. Fine. I'm a producer. I guess I produce all of my YouTube content.
Do you have time to stay at the end here to give me your favorite thing of the week?
Yes.
Brave faves. TV shows, films, books, songs, technology, clothing, podcast, food, and more.
My favorite thing of the week is the studio. Have you been hearing about this or watching this at all?
I am drooling at how delicious those long takes. I've only seen the first episode. It's so good.
It's incredible.
So my favorite thing of the week is a little bit like my favorite thing of the month, because it is Self-Tape May and it is an acting challenge, and I'm actually vlogging it all on my YouTube channel. But Self-Tape May is an acting challenge that happens every year in May, and it was created by Audrey Moore, who is an actress, and she has her own podcast called Audrey Helps Actors, a podcast. Right after this, I'm filming a self-tape, and it'll be my number, I think, 12.
Belgica, you've been doing that for years. I've been watching and following, so that's so cool, and I love that. You are always giving so much to the acting community through your vlogging and YouTubing and Instagramming, so kudos to you. I love that we're connected and doing stuff, and I'm blown away too at all of the changes and ways that things can happen for people that, as you're saying, like SAG is doing podcasts now. Yeah, of course, because the podcast world is blowing up. Woo, it's overwhelming and exhausting, but so exciting. Everybody keep going after your dreams. I thank you for listening to this or watching live. Please share this with someone or tag someone in the comments when we put up our quotes on our Instagram page, and share July 10th through the 13th for our BraveMaker Film Festival. We cannot do this work without you. I am excited to be able to announce, hopefully soon, our location.
That was such a fun podcast episode. It was about making feature films and all of the things that we have learned about filmmaking in general. But now I need to do a self-tape audition, and this is the first time that I've gotten, I believe it is the first time I've gotten a self-tape audition request from casting.com, and this is yet another casting website that I actually didn't have to pay anything to join. I don't know if that's going to change, but when I signed with my commercial agency in LA, Daniel Hoff, they said you need to create an account here. And yeah, this is either the first or the second time that I've gotten a self-tape from them. I'm so used to just doing Casting Network's Actors Access or unlisted YouTube link. So I'm going to make sure I have all of the things that I need to send. I really like the casting.com shows you how many hours it is until your audition is due. So when I got it, I think it was like 22 hours. This one is like an action or improv audition where they want me to do 3 different actions, and they explicitly said on the casting call, do not say anything. Oh, I do need to mute it. Just kidding, because at the very last action, there is 1 line. But the other lines, they want us to specifically improvise, but do not say anything. So I need to do a slate, smile for 3 seconds, my name, confirm that I'm okay with dogs and don't have allergies, a full body shot, and then no speaking during the improv. Focus on the eyeballs. The 1 line is, and it needs to be like a little trolling. Like not too silly, but trolling. And then for photos, I need a headshot and full body shot. I'm gonna go ahead and take my current digitals, and I noticed that I've been wearing like bigger jeans lately to my audition. So today I just decided, because this commercial is super casual, I'm going to leave on this shirt that I have on and then these leggings, so that they can actually see like what my body type is like. Let's start with the beginning, the slate. Oh yeah, they wanted us really close. Before I forget, I want to show you my string of hearts. It's a real plant and it's tiny little hearts. And this is Self-Tape May number 12. It's a real audition, a real commercial audition. Let's book it. All right, first action, I am going to do standing, and I already have my scenarios here. Okay, full body shot, 3 seconds smiling. I'm just triple checking that I got my slate right, and then full body shot. Oh, I didn't take a photo. I need to take a full body photo and a headshot photo. Action 1, take 2, take 3. I want to watch these back. Didn't really love any of them. 1 is because I'm making too much noise with this. 2, probably because I'm being told not to say anything and not to be too expressive and to keep it all in the eyeballs. Let's try it again. Take 2 of the first action. Okay, take 3. Okay, let's do another one. Much better. All right, action 2. Oh, for the next 2, I'm sitting. Okay, this one I am driving, so I'm just gonna use this and like balance it on my knee and try to not drive off the road, you know? Because I do that sometimes. Don't we all? Not drive off the road, oh my gosh, but like in self-tape auditions. Hi, my name is Belgica Rodriguez, and I am totally okay working with dogs. I love dogs, and I am not allergic to them. I've had quite the day. I had to get a new battery on my car, and I had a meeting with one of the staff members of SAG-AFTRA because I really want to join so soon, and I will tell you guys exactly how I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, the car in front of me in the drive-thru is about to hit the wall. Oh, no, they did it. Hold on. I will tell you exactly how I join SAG once I join it, because I am so new to all of this, so I want to learn more about how everything works. I just want to do a quick little PSA. If you are an influencer, you can join SAG-AFTRA as long as you have like contracts that you're making money through some kind of like sponsorship contract. I am going to direct you and link whatever information I can find on the influencer contract below. That will for sure be like multiple videos, very detailed in the future, because I'm like in the thick of it. So I want to show you, I don't want to like misinform you, you know? Somebody commented yesterday, how do you find your sides? Like, where do you find these practice auditions from? It's Friday and I'm right outside of the SAG building. I put on a shirt under this because during my self-tape audition, I could see through the shirt because it has like buttons. As I got in my car, I got an email and a text from one of my agents saying like, hey, there's sides for today. Previously for this self-tape audition for this, it was actions, a bunch of actions, like improv. I'd also got a text from a different agent that I was put on a veil for this same callback, but they still wanted to see me for the callback. I need to change my shoes. I got a lot of information right as I was getting into the car, which is great because in order to memorize those lines, there's maybe like 6 or so lines and they're pretty easy conversational, but I'm so glad that I got them before I started driving because I read them a few times. I tried to memorize them the best I could, and then I also recorded it out loud a few times so that I can hear it back as I was driving because LA traffic. So I am pretty confident in the lines I have to say, and I found parking relatively quickly. My audition is in 19 minutes, and then I got an audition request, also a text message saying I have a request, so I need to confirm that, and I really need to go to the bathroom. So obviously I'm wearing the same thing that I wore to the self-tape, but let's go in the building. But yay for a veil. I mean, they still want to see me today. Whatever. Where's my key? Where's my key? I think I've been to this building 3 times. I did an Amazon audition back in December, and then I got a call back for that. And both times I feel like I've gotten really lucky with parking. There's a parking lot like in this building on the other side, but I don't know how much it is. So I don't want to risk like having to be in there for an hour and pay like $20 or whatever, where this street next to Staples has some metered parking and then some just like free parking that it just has a 2-hour limit. But here's my outfit. I'm gonna keep my rings on since I'm a mom, and then this fitness watch. Just got out of DB casting, and I think it was the clients that were in there. They didn't introduce us to them, but they were so incredibly nice. Like after I did the first one, they're like, dang, that was really good. I wish I had more notes for you. How about we just do it again? And I don't know, maybe like make it more bright at the beginning. And I was like, okay. So I like changed it up, you know, so they would actually have something different to watch. And then I met a bunch of actresses in the waiting area, and I didn't record because I wasn't sure if it was okay, but the casting director recorded something. So maybe I'll insert here what she posts on her story. They also said that they're going to have us send in a running clip to see what we look like running, like our form, because we're going to be running during the spot. I'm going to do my running thing. Oh, that sweater was making me so hot. Since we are doing Self-Tape May, naturally, I've talked already about finding sides, but I didn't like go into complete details. I want to just quickly do an overview of where I found my sides. I looked through my old auditions on casting networks, Actors Access, all of that, and then I have the sides from real auditions that have now been published, so I'm able to use those. I also Googled specific pilots. So you can find scripts online of shows that you really like, but sometimes they're messed up where it doesn't say who's exactly saying it or what. But what you can do is copy and paste that onto like a Google Doc and then watch the show live and insert all of the characters and stuff if you don't already know who's saying what. So that's one way of like a semi-shortcut. You can also just Google audition monologues, audition scenes, things like that, and those are like the easiest ways to find things. But the more specific you are, the better chance you're going to be able to find a monologue that you actually like. So you can search the pilot for Abbott Elementary season 1 and you will find that. There's a few different websites that have the pilots uploaded there. And then you can also search 1-minute monologue for mom type British accent. You know, like the more specific you are, the more you're going to find it. It is a tedious process. And you know what I recommend? I recommend you do it all in one go. If you're doing a self-tape practice like Self-Tape May or whatever, let's say you want to practice 10 things in June, then I would say find your 10 things that you want to practice first before you even get started, because it's going to be so tedious that you're not going to want to continue to look for them.